Today, I'm going to show you 7 automations inside GoHighLevel that make contractors' lives easier. I'm Trina. I build systems for general contractors and local service companies all day long. What I keep seeing is a ton of manual follow-up, missed estimates, and leads slipping through the cracks just because there's no structure. So I'm going to walk through the exact automations that we install for our clients and how they work. Stick around for the last one. It's the one that usually turns slow weeks into booked work. All right, so most contractors ignore birthdays completely, and that's really a massive missed opportunity. So basically, you want to collect their birth date in a form, like, a form on the website, for example, and then that would be triggered with the birthday reminder automation here. So GoHighLevel would basically check your database every single day, and when someone's birthday matches that day, it automatically sends them a message. And so you don't need a reminder, no spreadsheets, nothing to think about, okay? So the birthday matches, then this text message would go out. John, for example, from your friends at your business name, we hope all of the days of your life will be as great as you are to us. Have a happy birthday. And then you would wait 24 hours. And then if they replied, then they would receive a discount to the service, right? So that's a really good, strong automation that would definitely make your life easier. This alone can increase your close rate dramatically. When someone messages you on Google My Business on your profile, speed is everything. So if you respond in 2 minutes instead of 2 hours, your conversion rate really skyrockets. But you're busy. So here's the automation. So if a message comes through Google My Business, which is connected to GoHighLevel, then it will trigger this automation. So if they have a pending tag, if they don't have a pending tag, then it would go down this automation where it will be assigned to a user. I have it assigned to me in this one here. Then I would be notified that someone is waiting for a response. And then okay, so then once it's assigned to you, then you will receive an internal notification that's inside of GoHighLevel. And then I also have it set up to receive an internal text message letting you know that you have like a pending message. And then the prospect will also get a text message. And of course, you can customize this, but it's just simple, like, how can I help you today? And then if they responded, then we have it triggered to where, depending on that, if they did respond, then we would continue with the automation. So putting on a tag, waiting a few minutes, and then responding via, asking for a time to chat and waiting. And then if they didn't respond up here, then they receive another text message like, are you still there? So it's just basically engaging them without you having to do it manually. All right, so the next one is missed call text back automation, which is super powerful because this saves time, every single week. So if someone texts your business and no one responds, then the automation triggers, right? So it's an inbound call. I have it set to you were busy, a voicemail was done, or no answer. And then it triggers to where you get assigned the new lead. A contact tag is added on, and then the prospect receives a text message and then push notification to the user letting you know that you need to respond to them immediately, as well as, so you get a push notification inside the system and then a text message as well. So this is just really important because it's going to protect your revenue, it protects your reputation, it buys you time, and it makes you look really organized. And it's like having a 24/7 assistant. All right, and on to the next one, number 4, smart review automation. Now, most contractors ask for reviews inconsistently, and they're really leaving their growth to chance when they do that. So instead, you can just automate it. So when a job is completed, I have it as job complete, in GoHighLevel, it's going to trigger this automation where it's going to automatically send the new customer a send review request. All right. And this is the actual message, which, you can always change, asking them to, if they have 30 seconds to leave a quick review. And then you would be notified. You'll receive an internal notification, and then we're going to wait on the customer's response. So if they respond, then with 4 or 5 stars, then they will receive another link for them to actually leave a Google review. All right. And if it's 3 stars or below, then you will receive an internal notification that someone left you a negative review. So they won't actually receive the Google review, which is really good because you get to filter that, right? So this is really powerful because it's going to increase your reviews. It's going to increase your referrals. It's going to also protect your brand because you're, going to be able to jump in, if someone leaves a 3 stars or below, and, without remembering to ask. This is going to do this automatically. So this is a very powerful automation. Okay, so the 5th automation we have is the holiday text automation, which is really good. It's super simple, but very powerful long term because, every major holiday, your past clients will receive a simple text message. So let's just show, for example, let's go to January, the January holidays. So if current day of the month is 1, and it's the current hour, that's how we have it set up, then that day they will receive a holiday like Happy New Year text message, which is really powerful. So there's no pitch, there's no discount, no pressure, just presence. And over time, this builds familiarity. And when they need work done, you're the first contractor that they think of. You're top of mind. So the contractor who wins long term isn't the cheapest, it's the one who's most remembered. Okay, so that's super powerful. So this next automation is the soap opera follow-up sequence. And it's basically when you send out an estimate, they review it, but they don't respond, right? So this will basically put them into a drip campaign to, keeping you top of mind, offering a discount. So let's just show that. So basically we have it where this is triggered by the estimate is viewed. We're going to wait a day after. We're going to assign it to a user. We're going to wait 10 minutes, but it's, during regular business hours. It's not going to be on the weekends or anything. And then we're going to send an email, right? And it's, we have an email campaign set up here where it's just sending them, information about the company and, a discount and that sort of thing to get them, interested in moving forward, right? And then it's just going to continue dripping like until, they respond, right? So it has 5 emails in here and it's just like waiting a day or so, after to send them that. Just again, to keep you top of mind, and it's automated so you don't have to do it. And, this will help you, close the gap between estimates and, close deals. All right, and last but not least, we have the database reactivation automation, which is just super powerful. This one can generate revenue in days. You basically send a simple message to your entire database, like, let's show it. So basically, if you tag a contact DR for database reactivation, that's what sets this what triggers this automation, and then they will receive a discount. Hey, I'm offering whatever the discount is to our next 10 customers. Is this something you'd be interested in? And then we're going to wait for their reply. So we have it set for an hour. And then if they respond, positively, right, then they'll get the discount code. And if not, it's like, no worries. And then if they don't respond, then we're going to send them a second text message offering it again, and then waiting for the response. And then again, if it's a positive response, then they'll get the discount code. All right. So this again is like low hanging fruit. I just love this automation so much because, this can work for any organization that has clients that, are stagnant, haven't bought from them in some time, and, get them to come back. All right, and as promised, this is the bonus, the automation that turns slow weeks into booked work. It's the appointment confirmation plus reminder automation. Now, let me give you the automation that reduces, no-shows and fills your calendar with people who are interested. So when someone books a estimate on your website, that's what triggers this automation. Is when the appointment is confirmed, and it's going to move the stage in the CRM automatically for you. So it's going to move it to open, and then it's going to assign the user to you. That person will receive an internal notification that someone booked an appointment, and then they'll receive a confirmation email. Now, if there is no tag, then that's when they'll receive a confirmation text message, and then the tag will be added, first appointment. And then we're going to wait 24 hours, and before the meeting or the estimate, and they'll receive a reminder email. We're going to wait 26 minutes before, and then you will receive an internal notification, and then 25 minutes before the estimate, the prospect will also receive a text message, asking them, are we still on? And then, we're going to wait 20 minutes. And then basically, if they don't respond, they're going to receive another text message saying, just confirming again, are we on or not for this? Waiting 5 minutes and letting them know that you're 5 minutes out. And then if they do respond, then, and it's a positive response, then great, we'll see you in a bit. If not, I haven't heard from you. If they haven't heard, but I'm still 3 minutes out, I'm still coming. And you'll get that notification. And then on the other one, if they do respond, letting them know that you're 3 minutes out. So again, this is just great because instead of you having to follow up, or if they, may forget, right? That's very possible. That happens a lot. This is just keeping you top of mind and just closing the gap between, no-shows and people who show up or are ready for you for the estimate. All right, so here's the big takeaway. Most contractors think they need more leads, and the reality is, they need better systems. So with this, you can respond instantly, follow up consistently, reduce no-shows, ask for reviews automatically, stay top of mind year round. You don't just grow, you actually stabilize. You build a machine, and when your business runs like a machine, you finally get your time back. So if you need assistance setting up these automations, my contact information is in the description. And if you want to try for yourself and get a 30-day free trial of GoHighLevel instead of 14 days, which is usually offered, my link is also in the description as well. See you in the next one.